So my name is Luke Dykema. I'm a fitness specialist here at the CCM Wellness Center, and I'm the one that both programs and facilitates the EXP program here. Working with students has been great. That's really why I got into the fitness industry in the first place. I kind of took a roundabout way of how I got here, but ultimately the goal always was to work with athletes, high school athletes specifically. And so it's been a blast working with them this fall. Yeah, so in the EXP program, we focus on our big lifts like your squats, your deadlifts, bench press, things like that, as well as even diving into some of the Olympic lifts, your clean and jerk, as well as your snatch. And just how we approach that is more so geared along the lines of making sure they can do those movements well. A lot of people get caught up in trying to just make sure you're doing more every week and more and more and more and trying to get those numbers really big, which that's great, and that'll come as a consequence of doing the movements well. But that's our focus here, is we want to get them moving things well, understanding why they're doing it that way, and being able to feel how their body's responding when they're doing those movements appropriately. We've got in-season and off-season. So with our in-season kids, we're more so focusing on just keeping them healthy, making sure that they're able to get to the court or the field, whatever they're doing, and be able to perform well. So our focus is a little bit different, whereas the off-season is where we're going to see a lot of our progress. And so with those kids, I mean, we were seeing significant increases on the amount of weight they were squatting, going from, with some of my kids, not even really understanding how to squat and having to start bare bones with body weight squats. And by the time we got to the end of the program here this fall, we had them hitting some personal records with some pretty big weight on their back. And then the other big win for us during this off-season program was our box jumps. We had a couple kids hit some really impressive box jumps by the end, and that was again something that they weren't really used to doing and weren't even very comfortable doing the first week when we started to try to introduce that. We're obviously showing they've gotten stronger, they've gotten more explosive, which translates well to any sport you're doing, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, tennis, it doesn't matter. You need to be able to move fast, and you need to be able to recruit your muscles to engage quickly when you need to do something. So whether that's to swing a tennis racket, whether that's to be able to make a cut in basketball and change direction when the ball gets stolen or turned over, or if it's trying to push somebody out of your way in football, you need to have that power, you need to have that explosiveness, and if you have that, you're ultimately going to be better at whatever sport you're playing. Yeah, so we will have new sessions starting out pretty soon here. So we'd love to have you give us a call if you're a familiar face coming back again, or if you're a new kiddo that wants to get started. We'd love to hear from you. So feel free to give us a call whenever you get a chance, and we'll get you signed up.